Hello?
Hi.
Yes?
Sorry, my name is Miranda. I got your number off psychotherapy.com.
Okay, yes.
So basically, I'm just looking to book a session with you. I've never had therapy before, but I feel like I'm at that stage in my life now where I'm ready to kind of embark on the journey.
I see.
Feel sort of ready for it, as there's been a lot of things happening in my life that have been really difficult. I've just been finding everything really, really difficult at the moment, like it becomes really overwhelming, this lack of direction and procrastinating thoughts. And the more I think, the more I feel just more and more low, and I don't know what to do. And everything's like a black cloud. And
Okay. So the way I work is I'm working remotely at the moment. You're going to have to give me a call via video if that's okay. I'm not currently working from an office, so I might be anywhere.
Yeah.
So I've got availability on Tuesday at 11. Is that okay?
Okay, great. Well, thank you so much for your help.
Okay, Miranda. I'll speak to you then.
Thank you. I'll see you at Tuesday at 11.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
See you then.
All
Bye.
right then. Okay, bye. Hi. So, what have you come here to talk about with me today?
Hi there. Nice to meet you. My name's Miranda. So the story's really long, and obviously, I don't know really where to start, but basically I'm here because there's been a lot of stuff that's been going on recently, and it's all really traceable back to my childhood. I've had a few really bad incidences with my mother, which have kind of just been strangely acceptable, and I think it's why I want to talk to you, because ultimately I shouldn't accept this sort of treatment anymore.
Yeah. Okay. So when you say the situation with your mother, could you explain a bit more about that?
Well, it all started really on July 17th, a year ago. She got me by the throat and she arrested me. And then I called my father and he didn't come and get me, and the intercom didn't work, and he hung up on me. And then I didn't have anywhere to go.
Did anyone else help you around this time?
My friend Alouette was there for me. She and I would get pissed and have a laugh, and she'd let me sleep in a fucking sofa. And that was fucking good for me.
So what made you think that you needed to go and get drunk when this sort of thing happened then? Do you think there might have been a better way to deal with it?
I used to take shitloads of coke and get really fucked out with my friends when I was younger. That's why I did it. It made me feel like I was young again. It made me feel like I was having a fucking laugh for once.
Life's not all about having fun, it's about creating a deeper meaning and learning, progressing with your career, perhaps. What do you think about those kinds of things?
Little shit. I'm a fucking little shit. Feelings of shame have come up for me today. I feel a bit guilty for having these sorts of feelings. I guess one could say it relates back to me feeling the guilt and shame that my mother made me feel.
Yeah, well, it's normal to have these feelings coming up, of course. Yeah, we all have these feelings from time to time. What kind of ways did she make you feel shame then?
It wasn't my fault. I didn't know where to go. It wasn't my fault. It was my mum.
Okay, I understand. Yes. Okay. And what comes up for you when you are telling me this about your mum? What's happening at the moment for you right now?
When I tell you about my mum, I feel that sense of loss and death. I feel lost and dead inside because I carry her pain every day and
Yes, you do. I can understand why you'd think that. Yes, I feel this about your mum. Yes, it would have that effect on you. Yes. So, when did you last talk to her then?
I popped round to the garden and she was sowing some seeds and it was almost as if nothing had even ever happened between us. One moment she was there and, you know, I was in handcuffs. And then the next minute I'm there and she's asking me which do I prefer, the chard or the kale.
And which one?
Just the point. It didn't matter whether it was the chard or the kale. It was deeper. It was something more unconscious in me, and she'd never understand. She's always been so selfish like that. I always wanted her to be a gardener, and only does she choose to do that when she's in her dying deathbed, 70 years old. You know, it's a bit past it. It's just like a big rub in the face, you know. Oh, at 70, I'm finally going to be the perfect mother you always wanted. Just as you really don't need me anymore. But little does she know, I do need her.
Yeah, well, sounds like she's doing what you wanted her to do for a long time, and it's good she's doing the gardening, and it's quite nice to see her like that, I suppose. And well, I don't know, you say that you've always wanted her to be a gardener, so now she is a gardener. Sorry, I just don't can you explain? I just don't understand. I'm lost, really. Sorry.
Yeah, no, I understand that you're lost. Oh, it makes sense that you're lost. I just don't know how else to say, because it's just this feeling of never getting understood. Great news that she's a gardener, and I mean, like, we all love gardening and plants, and that's great, and I'm happy for her, and you know, I can be mature enough in myself to be happy for her. But the thing is that when am I going to be happy? When am I going to be understood for who I am? It doesn't take a genius to be a gardener. I mean, we can all be gardeners. Look, I can be a gardener. Do. Fingers in plants. It's not hard, is it, Mum? It's not hard. Just pick up a spade and just do it when your child wants you to, for fuck's sake.
There's other people around, you know, that might be getting disturbed by what you're saying. Just to bear in mind, when you're talking, other people might not like it. As humans, we grow up and we evolve, and we no longer need these attachments to our parents anymore, and so we realise that it's not just about our needs, and maybe it's about other people's needs.
You're right, I guess. guess I need to try and be more compassionate to other people's needs, and I'm sorry if this is a bit much. I guess it could be the projection I have onto you, and I'm sorry that I might be crossing a boundary here. It's just so hard when I know I should be grown up by now, but I feel underdeveloped because I didn't have what I needed when I was so innocent.
No, that's okay. It's all a learning curve, and we learn to be in our adult selves now, don't we? And we need to know that we just have to re-parent ourselves and look after ourselves. And it might be upsetting sometimes, but we really have to think about our place and our responsibilities to others above all, don't we? I think you can understand that as well. But as we get to learn more about our working relationship, we can discover and go into other areas and know how to navigate the working relationship.
I do hear what you're saying, and it's all just a bit much for me to know that I speak within the confines of your own sort of structure and intent. I mean, I thought that I'm paying you for this session, and in that there came some sort of responsibility for you to listen. Why am I now feeling like somewhat like I'm crossing a line, or why are you putting boundaries there? I don't understand. That's the last thing I need right now.
I've been a licensed therapist, counsellor for 25 years. I know the way things go and the way things pan out usually. Sorry, I don't know if you can hear me. The waves are coming in, it's making a bit of noise. I just noticed that we go through a process when we're talking. We get a little bit overwhelmed in our own thoughts. And it's my technique is to try and sort of turn the volume down a little bit, because then it brings more space for rational thought, reflection on actually how you're coming across to others. And I do think that actually has a big effect on us as how we develop as humans. And I think how our expression affects other people, it's important to recognise that. So by me telling you, I think it's my way of helping. And that being said, I think that you've done amazingly well in this session, and I can see how differently you appear from the beginning. I'm very impressed with your progress so far. I'm looking forward to how we progress with the next session. And if you could just tell me what kinds of things that you'd like to cover, and also what your goals are, most importantly. What do you want to achieve from these sessions?
Achieve goals. Did incredibly well. Right, that's a lot to cover really, but goals to achieve. Well, like you say, I mean, you're right, it is crucial how I come across in the world and how that plays a part in the overall story. And, you know, I don't want to impact other people negatively, so I must work on myself, and that's ultimately, yes, why I've come here. So that is, I guess, in itself a goal, to come across better in life in general. But I'm struggling a lot with that, and just feel like I can't really think in that way. Like the thoughts don't really work, and I don't want to come across like an idiot. But you said I did well, and that praise is great. That's really great, and I'm really pleased that you think I did well, because I feel so low about myself, and so I want to achieve feeling more confident, and I know that you can help me with that. But it's just that feeling of being judged, and I don't know if I'm just imagining this or whether it's real, but there's this kind of role dynamic and you're making me feel like an insignificant piece of shit. And I don't know whether it's real or not, or if it's just my fucking own paranoia. I have so many goals, they all feel unobtainable.
I just wanted to thank you for coming along to the session, and definitely schedule in for the next one. I'm going for a swim now. Have a great day.
Feel so much better. See you later then. Such a piece of shit. Got fucking nothing.
Happy about my expenditure at the moment. It's going from one thing to another, rent to even worse. Now I'm giving it to some middle class slag who lives in Hove, and she's on the drive, and Wilbury Avenue's so nice, but Miranda's not in there anymore. She's in Brunswick Square. I've just spent 65 quid on psychotherapy, and I've come away and I feel fucking mental.